What's good, beautiful people? This is Mr. Wortham. Hey, you tuned in to Big Wayne 918. Yo, get to it.
They say I spit wider, cause I took the shit up like a southpaw. Always move forward like a Bronco. I S.U.G.R like a taco. So I cause the mother was slacking. Second green at the preaching action. Cowboys say green ain't hacking. Back way back short. Action jacket, still on the feature. Then comes still no fashion. Just passing families, no capping. Niggas do this over S.U.G.R.
Hey, what up? It's your boy BIGWAYNE918 and I'm back. Hey, y'all know how I do. Artists, bosses, entrepreneurs. You see what I got going. You see what it is. With me today, I got my man right here. Been putting it down, doing this thing for a long time here in the 918. Go ahead and let them know what it is, what you do, man.
What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Wortham. Man, I'm here with Big Wayne, and he's about to chop it up, ask some questions, and man, enjoy ourselves, man. I appreciate the invite and the interest, and so shout out to everybody who following it and keep on following, subscribe, and keep them numbers up, man. Let's do this.
For sure, man. Appreciate you having me, bro. For sure. Already, man. Let's just get into it, man. Straight up, man. What inspires you to do your thing, man? What inspires you to rap, man?
What inspires me? So I've always been a fan of music. My mom was in a band, it's a Christian band, so she sang with her aunts. And then it was always, my dad was a huge music fan, an old school fan. James Brown was his favorite. All the way over to Invo was also one of his favorites. So
one of my favorites too, man.
Hey,
I love Invo, man.
So I had so many different type of music coming at me. And then I was the fourth out of 9 kids, so I had 2 older brothers. And so they were older than me, so they had like Dayton Family, Ghetto Boys, all these other like underground stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just absorbing it all, bro. I just liked all of it. Like say you had country stuff. My mom listened to Elvis.
Okay.
She also listened to a lot of country stuff. So like you said, there was always music in our house. You know, the old school Saturday morning, you put on music and clean up.
Yeah.
Definitely our house. Again, with 9 kids, there was a lot of shit to clean. So
already.
So yeah, every Saturday we was up listening to a different type of music. And some days it was gospel, some days it was Al Green. So yeah, man, music was just always my thing. I used to write little poems, but nothing serious at all. But I didn't actually start writing raps until college.
Okay.
Yeah, college in 03. Shout out to my boy Phil, Mosquito, Ford, Nick, Los, you know the crew. And so
I didn't mean to stop you. For those that don't know, I know what the crew is, man. You know what I'm saying? I know what the crew is. I'm glad you brought that up, man. Tell them what the crew is, man.
Man, the crew is
for those that don't know.
Third Flow, man. We met in college. We were roommates, actually. We were roommates. Me and Philip were roommates, or me and Carlos, sorry. And then Phil was on the same floor. Mosquito and Ford were on the same floor, but they were in different rooms across the hall from each other.
Okay.
And so we just had I would play music, like moving in, I would play music through my window. I would put my speaker in the window and just play music out, and so everybody can hear it. I don't know. Yeah. So I would always play just whatever, like shit I would just randomly listen to when I'm cleaning up or doing stuff in the dorm. So they would hear it, and they would come down, and we would just start talking about music all the time, like, you know. And so my sister's boyfriend at the time had a keyboard, and Phil said he wanted to, basically he got to the conversation of him wanting to see if he could make a beat. And so how the story goes,
because he made y'all speak, he was making y'all speak.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Phil.
Okay.
The produce section, Feel Good Records, so we was on it, man.
Yeah, y'all was, man.
And so we had he I got my sister's boyfriend's keyboard. Brought it to, he let me use it. We took it down to NSU. Phil made a beat on it. I don't know how the hell he made the beat. I think he was using a Packard Bell, like an old school white computer. That mug was struggling, but he got it. Somehow we got the beat together. We downloaded some Fruity Loops and Kool-Aid Pro. And it was, of course, we ain't gonna talk about being pirated, but everything was pirated. So we got us a little addition that had a PlayStation headset mic, and we went to Phil's closet. And so he
got the booth.
Yeah, we went and got the booth at Phil's closet in the dorm room, and he made the beat first, and then he was like, "Webb, rap to this," and so I wrote a quick rap and recorded it with him. And we just let everybody hear it. And everybody was hype. Everybody was like, dude, we got to rap. It was basically like, dude, you need to be rapping. Yeah. We need to be rapping. So it was that type of moment. And so we had homeboy Mosquito, Native American, had a crazy flow. Everybody thought he sounded like Magoo. But he had bars. Everybody.
All y'all had bars though.
Yeah, I enjoyed it because we all was lyrically like trying to say something. We were in college. We was like, we don't want to be a rapper and just out here sounding crazy. We made that. We made a song that week.
Yeah.
The next week, we literally made, I think it was 6 songs. Probably about the end of that month, we had enough songs for an album, and then we decided to put it out. We had to. Philip handled all the mixing, mastering, all of that. He was the brains behind that, and the production and all of that. He engineered everything, bro. Like that.
I remember that album. I couldn't find it. I wanted to find it for this interview. I could not find it. I remember it.
In the beginning.
Man, because I remember I was on the cover. It was in black and white. It was
it was copy
like copy. It was, man. See right. That shit was bumping up. It was booming up.
That motherfucker was copied. We had put our money together and went to one of the stores down there and got those little CD labels. Printed them hoes off.
Yep.
I
had a copy. I had my copy too, man.
And we was giving it
out. I so wanted to find it.
I think I got one in my car too. That's what's crazy.
Man, it was in my college stuff. It was booming. I remember you guys did a show as well too, man. Yeah, it was that too, man. Everybody was there, man.
Oh my goodness, it was so many times.
It was lit.
What is that place called?
Film class. It was where we had film class at NSU.
Oh,
it was in that same.
Okay, so that was probably our first one.
I remember. I believe it was our first one. I think the mission was like maybe $5. It was $5. I remember because J4 had his black gloves on.
Oh my goodness.
He had his gloves
baseball
on.
Gloves.
Shouts out to J4, man, because that's one thing I recall, man. He had his black gloves on, man.
That's funny as hell.
Y'all was going in.
I'm gonna tell him about that. We text pretty much every day. We all still keep in contact.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
But yeah, shout out real quick to my baby Jerica, because behind the scenes, she was the one getting us shows, and she had all the contacts. Like now, had the contacts getting us shows, getting us. We did that concert.
Yeah,
we sold out. It was a 300 seat at the Dream Theater in Tahlequah, and we sold that motherfucker out, man. But
everybody was there though, man.
Yeah, it was
dope, man.
I got that shit out, man.
That's one thing, man. That's one of my fondest memories. Okay,
man, we was nervous as hell, boy. We was back there drinking like fish, trying to get nervous, like
yo, man. We couldn't tell, man. I couldn't tell, man.
Fucking nervous, sweating like a pig up there. Man, that's
killed
good
it,
stuff,
man.
That's good memories.
I gotta find that CD, man.
Yes, indeed. That was in the beginning. I remember Mosquito had on like a throwback jersey or something, like a green and white throwback jersey with his hat was backwards, I think. But you couldn't tell, of course, it was black.
I got another random. I think he may have been wearing them the Jordan 11 Emeralds.
Probably so. That boy had, man. That boy
as just a random. I told you, I just remember random details, bro. But I know J4 had the black gloves, black baseball, because you know he played baseball.
Yeah.
He got the black gloves on, and I remember y'all just being up there. I remember there being so many people, like it's nowhere to sit at.
Yes.
It must have been. Yep. If they see the 300, it hasn't been more than 300 people in that zone.
Yeah, it was definitely
packed,
over the seat capacity because they had people in that back area.
I remember people couldn't sit down.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Like you said, we really was like super surprised, shocked. Like we was like, holy shit. Kept looking out. We had my cousin Nick was the host, wearing all white suit.
Shouts out to Nick, man. Shouts out to him, man.
Oh, I wish we had that on camera somewhere.
Yo, man, shouts out to everybody that went to NSU. You know what I'm saying? That time. This NSU alumni, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're on here. This is
back when it was a
third NSU alumni interview. But check this out. I got a story I'm gonna share before we move forward because we got some other stuff we're gonna chop it up about. But check this. Yo, my man been doing. I knew he was gonna be in music because the first time I came in contact with my man, Mr. Wortham, he was going by Webster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was going by Webster back. It was Webster. I remember being in 7th grade in Carver Middle School in band class, and you had the big ass thing, man, the tuba joint, man. And I remember we always cracking up, man. It was always a good time, man.
Always telling jokes. I actually ended up being my kinfolk Ezekiel Willis.
Yeah,
we actually end up going to Carver together, and Nicholas, and so it's also my cousin. So it was like I ended up having family there that I didn't even realize was going to be. Shout out to the Wildcats because I did have fun and learned a lot.
Shout out to the Carver Wildcats.
Yes,
man.
indeed. I met Jericho too. Met my good thing long time ago.
Met your wifey.
My wife at 11 years old.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't even know it.
She shot me down, bro. Early.
Shot you down?
I tried again in college though, man.
Hey, you know what? They shoot you down at first, man.
You know what I'm saying? I had to grow.
You know what? That's we call it. That's that resurface type thing.
Yeah, she said she couldn't have a boyfriend because she was gonna get in trouble by her mom.
Oh, you gotta.
I don't believe it. But
it don't matter now.
It worked out.
It worked out.
It don't matter damn now.
You know what I'm saying? Fate would have it so.
Exactly.
Started out writing poetry. Had the third flow, the group in college. Okay, so the music. So I got a couple things I've been vibing to, which has just been in heavy rotations. That switch, you know what I'm saying? My turn up, man. Turn up joint, man. And then you got the crowns, which I love, man. So you brought into a space of consciousness with the crown song, man. So, what's the process like when you put together a song? Your music is versatile, man.
Right.
You got a lot of things which I respect and appreciate, man.
Okay, for sure. I appreciate that because I was very intentional with that because again, I was always like low-key a word nerd. I like to know what words meant, and I just like different words. Because I would always think like, okay, these people all say this way. I would like to say the same thing in a different way.
Yeah.
So even in my freshman year in college, this is the nerdiest shit you probably will ever hear. I used to pick up the dictionary every day and randomly pick up the word and learn that word. The one that sticks out to me the most is discombobulate. Discombobulate. I read that word and I was like, holy shit, that's a dope ass word. My process is I hear a beat, and first of all I have to, if I pick a beat, it made me bob my head or enjoy it. Okay. I do not pick beats that I do not like. It's just, I just can't rhyme to a beat that I don't enjoy listening to.
So definitely definitely got to be a mandatory vibe popping.
Yeah, it's gotta be a vibe. It's gotta be a vibe. I can rap to other beats nowadays, but I'd rather be a vibe so I can really say something. I'm just thinking, switch is like, switch. I just said that because how the beat was going. I just said switch, and I was thinking of House Party.
Yeah.
Doing the movie.
Kid and Play.
Kid and Play movie.
Uh-huh.
House Party.
Switching
When
off.
Martin was switching. Switch. And I was like, and it hit me. Oh, I wonder how many times I can switch my rap style in one song and make it sound, make it make sense. I did it. Now I was like, I'm gonna do an album. And so that was the first song. Well, I knew I was gonna do an album already. That was the first song that was like, okay, I can do this again. Because at first, I was like, man, I'm used to having 3 other people in the group.
Yeah.
Somebody else, we all picking the beats. We all come up with a topic, and then we just all each write our verse and then bring it to the table. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to do all of that myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, I don't know if people gonna fuck with that. And then that's all like when I started pinning switch. It was just like, wow, okay, I think I can still do this.
Yeah. And
so we just went from there. So that's my story of Switch. So yeah, that was the first one that made me say, okay, I think I can come back and put out an album and not suck.
Yeah. Yo, it's definitely dope, man. Like I said, Switch is definitely in my heavy rotation in my playlist. If I'm exercising, if I'm just sitting around, whatever, if I'm just riding around, it's definitely that Switch is hitting, man. For real, sure. That's good stuff, man.
Crowns was a kind of a gut check for me. It was talking about 1921, but it was also talking about how you kind of have to be responsible still right now as an adult to make it better for yourself.
Yeah.
I was listening to DMX. DMX came on randomly, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, what type of games?
Yeah.
And so I was like, ooh, I can flip that to talking about crowns. It's something catchy that people know that'll, get their attention, and it makes sense. So I was like, I'm trying it. I did it. And
I think that was cool, man. I like when you flipped it on there and all that. Was cool, man.
I think I let Ali Shaw hear it, and she was like, you gotta put this out. Like, I will, but I just like, literally like second, third song I wrote on the album. So, I was like, it's gonna be a minute. Whenever it come out, it's gonna come out. Whenever, I get finished this project. So that was Crowns. Man. Crowns is near and dear to my heart. It's my first single I had in rotation on the radio. Shout out to 105.3, Allie and Dan. And yeah, man, Crowns. A lot of people have contacted me about Crowns, or at least said, like when they see me in public, like, hey man, I like that Crowns.
Yeah.
Good message, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, continue to bless the game with it, man. Whatever you got, man, we want that, man. You gotta feed the streets, man. We need that, man.
It makes me excited.
And that's all for S.U.G.R.
That's all for sugar, yeah.
Okay, that's
all for sugar. You gotta race.
Sometimes you gotta race. That's right, man.
Sometimes you gotta say, fuck it. Just take your shoes off on the street and you gonna run this out.
It's a dope album too, by the way, man. So yeah, we talked about your process of making music, putting it down. But I'm curious, man. What are you listening to, man? What's off of your playlist? What you got on your list, man?
I'm gonna have to bring out the phone. I got everything from.
What's getting the most spins, man? What's getting your most strikes, man? Because everybody got that one thing you got a playlist, but you got like one or two.
So you just keep hitting,
man.
Yeah. Okay,
even if it's old or new. Because sometimes, man, sometimes the dopest things will come back and hit you.
Oh, bro.
Like I did that interview with Wabba, and I've been banging to his since right before the interview, and I interviewed him. That's been over a month ago now.
Still,
and I'm still, man.
Hey, man, I go through that all the time.
Yeah,
It'll be something old like an Al Green album. Like I said, I used to listen to a lot of Al Green. I really just came in. All right. Okay. So right now I heard of this dude named, I think it's Rebel, and he has a Gordon Ramsay freestyle. And if you have not looked this up and heard this song, it's called the Gordon Ramsay freestyle. If you put that in, you'll find it. Somebody said he sounded like he's talking in MLA format. He's rapping in MLA format. Like, it's so proper how he's rapping.
Yeah.
But it's some of the hoodest shit you will ever hear.
Yeah.
But again, it works. Like, again, I'm so all over the place. So T-Rush, shout out to T-Rush. She hit me. Her and Kay told me to hit up Migos' new album, that Culture 3. They opening song on there, fire. So I got Migos, and that's a very rare one. That's just like literally the past couple of days. Probably last couple weeks, I would say Beatbox with the baby on it.
Okay.
That's been rocking. Elevator. Off of Fire Little Africa.
I'm glad you clear because I was thinking Outkast. You said Elevator.
Oh, no.
Outkast first. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, that's another song I just reached back and got. Spotty Yachty Dopalicious. That song, I had just recently put that on my list. Just because, again, it's one of them songs you hear like, ooh, it just hit different when you get a different age.
Yeah, man. It just come back.
Yeah, it just come back.
And when it come back and hit
way
you,
more sense.
and I'm telling you, man, when it comes back and hits you, it's like a tar.
Yeah, you can't get this like,
bruh, like I got stuck on the when No Limit Chronicles came out last.
I just finished
I'm
watching
tell you, bruh, that was last when it dropped, when it came on TV. It originally aired like August.
Yeah.
Man, do you know that put me into, bro? Man, I was stuck on No Limit. Like I just got off probably a month ago.
Dog, me and Jericho was talking about like this was like they was really.
And it's because they had so much. So when you get stuck on one, you end up.
You didn't think
like
about
say,
all the
like
rest
yeah, I was stuck on True to the Game is my favorite one. I don't know. True to the Game is my favorite. So I was probably stuck on that one for a good month and a half. And then I hopped off of that one. Hopped on Last Don, Ghetto Dope. Hopped off of that.
Like it was some like
hopped on the other True Crime Family. And then just kept.
Yeah, Mia X. Forgot about her,
bruh.
I was
so
like,
shit,
Mia X, Mystical.
Yeah, man.
Come on, now I was like, oh, this nigga's.
So yeah, I got that's how, and I just got off like a month ago. It's almost like damn, I got out of. It's like I got a rehab.
Yeah.
That's what it feel like, bro.
Hey man,
that's what it feel like, man.
Yeah, I love it, bro. That's how I feel. I mean, I think if you're a true music fan,
yeah,
it's that question is like. It's hard to even answer, like, what's in your playlist, or like, what's your favorite song or your favorite artist? Like, that is literally, I think it's impossible for me to answer that.
But
it's
yo, man, yo, I do appreciate you coming on my channel.
So, man, appreciate you having me.
Man, y'all see how I do it, man.
Yes.
Got my man Webster. Also, man, let them know where can they find you.
First, I want to say much success to Wayne. Appreciate you again.
Thank you.
Thanks. Channel gonna blow as long as you keep at it. But you can find me on all the streaming platforms under Mr. Wortham. So I have S.U.G.R on there, and then I have some singles, which they're all off of S.U.G.R. And then I have, not all of them, and then I have 210-1983 on Bandcamp.com. And hopefully soon coming to discs. I also have some S.U.G.R CDs and shirts, and those little wafer things. So I got a S.U.G.R wafer that has my album already on it, and then if you buy it, it's like a special memorabilia type thing. If you buy it, every time I put out an album, I'll put that album on the disc for you, or not the disc, but on the jump drive, so you can have all my music in one spot. So I'll let me if you want one of those. I got about 3 left, and then I got about maybe 15 to 20 CDs left. So y'all holler at me if you want it, man. Cash App, money sign, Mr. Wortham 56. Holler at me. Oh, I guess you on social medias too. So you
Absolutely.
can get music on streaming platforms, Tidal, Spotify, all those things, YouTube. And then my socials are Instagram is Mr. Wortham spelled out, MISTERWORTHAM. Webster Wortham on Facebook, and I'm sure I have other ones, but those are the only two I really deal with. Because again, I'm 38, I got 2 sons and a real job, so I ain't know what I got to do, but I'm getting there.
Hey man, we got priorities,
Priorities,
So we fathers on here,
Indeed.
you know what I'm saying? Wives, kids, all that. You know what I'm saying? We take care of things.
Indeed, got to.
Show, man. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay? Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, notification bell, leave me a comment. Hey, y'all already know what to do, alright? I ain't gotta keep on telling y'all, you know what to do, alright? But yo, thanks to everybody that's been watching my videos. I got more content that's coming, so just keep on watching, alright? Go back, check out the rest of the videos, alright? Peace.